What is going on YouTube? So, I have a OE game, and this one was not off the Smogon Wi-Fi Battle Finder due to some issues this weekend with not this weekend, but this week with the stupid site, portion of the site, I guess. I don't know. Basically, I pretty much reserved Wednesday fucking night to get some battles going and to, have some leeway, so I, have like quite a few battles, so I don't have to rush myself to get battles while I got other things to do. So, but no, the stupid fucking website has to be down. The one night I got so mad because I had nothing else to do but that. So Thursday night, you know what? I told myself, alright, I'll try to, I figured I'll try to reserve some time Thursday night to do the same thing. But no, Thursday night, it's still fucking down. So, as you can tell, I got very mad because I haven't had a night where I was able to just reserve it for Pokemon battles in a very long time. So, Friday night, no, not Friday night. Friday morning-ish, afternoon-ish. Actually, Thursday night. I found this thread on the Smogon website. And basically, it's like a optional thread if like the Smogon Wi-Fi Battle Finder ain't working or something like that. And basically, what you do is you just post your shit. Like what tier you want and how to contact you, and you'll get people to contact you, and you get games going on that way. So that's what I did. I did that Thursday night. Nobody contacted me. So I figured, you know what? I'll try it Friday morning or afternoon, whatever. And if I get somebody, I get somebody. If I don't, well then I'll just find something else to do. And I actually posted up and I got quite a few responses, and that's mainly because I stayed online. So, when people looked at the thread and saw that I was still online, they PM'd me. So I got 2 battles that day, but it's better than nothing. I really didn't have the time Friday to get many battles, but I managed to get 2. So, and I had to rush one of them up, but this isn't the one. This is the first one I got. So I guess without further ado, we can get into the battle. So right now, looking at the team, I really didn't know what he was going to lead off with. Probably Aerodactyl, because there was really no point in leading off with anything else. And I went with Tyranitar just because he doesn't have weather on his team. And, just get the Sandstorm up because that's what my team's based on. And now I think about it, I think his team was based on Sandstorm too, and this Aerodactyl probably carried the Rock for Sandstorm along with Sandstorm. So, I don't know why you just wouldn't put a Hippowdon or a Tyranitar on the team, so I don't know, that's just my theory. So, I have nothing for the Aerodactyl, and I don't want to get EQ'd, so I'm going to go into Rotom to evade the EQ. Well, not evade it, but levitate from it. And he does go for the EQ, and he goes into Blissey because Blissey can just wall Rotom all day. And that's what it does. It survives my Hydro Pump. I'm going to go with Conkeldurr because that's what my answer to Blissey's is most of the time. Just sending Conkeldurr and scare them the fuck out of there. So that's what I do. He's scared, and I knew he was going to go into his Gliscor because that is like the main counter on his team for anything physical on my team. So I went for a Stone Edge, hoping it would do about a quarter or maybe a little more than a quarter. But it does under a quarter, and that's not great. So now he has his Toxic up, and he's going to be getting a lot of HP back. So he goes for Taunt. Probably, I don't know, that kind of tells me he doesn't have much for my Conkeldurr. So I know he's just going to protect and get some HP back. So I'm just going to go into Hydro Pump, and you know what? I don't care if he goes into Blissey, because Blissey is going to take Stealth Rock damage, and followed by a Hydro Pump. Well, it's not gonna live too much longer. So since I'm pretty much, I'm just gonna spam the Hydro Pump right now. I'm not gonna switch out, I'm just gonna spam the Hydro Pump. He should have went for a soft boiled. I figured it would KO the Blissey, but he goes for Thunderbolt. And I don't know, that's just, I think that's sort of common on Blisseys, but it's usually, in my opinion, it's usually overrun by Seismic Toss. Because honestly, Seismic Toss is a lot better. Even if you got a super effective hit off a water Pokemon, Seismic Toss probably would do slightly more. Actually, probably Thunderbolt would do slightly more. But because Blissey's just a terrible special attacker. So he goes into his Aerodactyl after I kill his Blissey. And the reason why he did that is, well, he told me that he didn't realize that my Rotom was scarfed. So I don't know. I don't know what happened. Honestly, I just think that he just made a misplay and he wanted to make an excuse for it. But you know what? He told me that he thought Rotom wasn't scarfed. That's okay though. It doesn't matter. It's cool. What happened there? What happened? Oh, my Rotom dies from Sandstorm, and I go into Latios because he really doesn't have anything for Latios. Really doesn't. So he's gonna go into his Weavile. I'm gonna go for the Recover, because I knew he was going to switch out, and I really didn't know what he was going to switch out into. I mean, just in, I don't know, there was really no reason for him to stay in with Infernape, so I just went for Recover. It's a safe move. If I went for the attack, probably would have been better, but it doesn't matter, because I got full HP on my Latias now, and I know I can just bring him in without worrying about any entry hazards or anything else. And I go into Scissor, and I go for the U-turn. I do have BP, I do have Bullet Punch, but I figured it didn't matter because Weavile really can't do anything to Scissor. So I go into Scissor, U-turn out because I can get a free switch in. I go into Latias. Now here I go for the Surf, and I figured he'd go into his Garchomp right now. So, because he saw I was going to do Surf, and Surf would KO his Gliscor, so I figured he wanted to save his Gliscor, go into his Garchomp. But, I go for the Draco Meteor, he stays in, and I do get a crit, but I did the calcs that really didn't matter. The Draco Meteor would have done 94% at the least. So, I'm just peaking over 100 at the most. So, it really didn't matter, because he was definitely had less than 94% HP, or maybe he might have had like 90% HP. I don't know. It doesn't matter though, because it would just be unlucky if I got the minimum damage. So I go into Tyranitar pretty much just to scout this Weavile and to I don't know, just to really, I don't need Tyranitar anymore now that Gliscor's gone, and really can't do much to the rest of his team except Ice Beam the Garchomp, but I got other answers for Garchomp. So just to scout this thing, and I do that, I scout it, and he has nothing for my Scissor, so I U-turn out, because maybe I should have went for the Bullet Punch. I guess it really didn't matter, because he had two guys left, and really, I don't know. If I went for the Bullet Punch, it would have went to Infernape, and if I went for the U-turn, he would have went to Garchomp. So I don't know. Now here I don't know what set this is. He goes for a Swords Dance. I'm like, well, that is not good. So I go for the Bulk Up, figuring that he could be a Swords Dancer, but Swords Dance set, and getting my defense up would pretty much take a hit from this thing, but not at the HP I had there. So I went for the Mach Punch, trying to get him below half HP. He doesn't go below half HP. He has Life Orb damage, so he's below half HP. I'm like, great, I can Bullet Punch with Scissor, but no, he fucking has the Sandveil ability. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to make a team with Garchomp right now, and I don't even have to research it. I just know why he was brought down from freaking Uber. Why else would he be brought down from Uber? Because they banned Sandveil. So that's gonna fuck me over. I pretty much think I lost this game, but Turns out my Landorus is faster than this Garchomp. So that just bit him in the ass, and that just threw the game back in my direction. And I'm just easily able to sweep the rest of his team with Landorus. That Flare Blitz actually did a pretty decent amount, but either way, I would have considered myself victorious because of his Sandville shenanigans. So that was a great game, bro. What's his fucking name? It's like hold on, give me a second. It's Greatdrak on Smogon, and it's like some weird name in the game. So I don't know. I'm gonna call him the Greatdrak, and it'll be up in the title. So if you enjoyed the battle, guys, please leave a like. That'll help me out a lot. Subscribe if you like this video and if you want more in the future. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.